Hey, what's going on? In this video, I'm going to show you how you can remove things from your photo within Lightroom as long as you have Photoshop. So if you don't have Photoshop, you won't be able to do this. You can use this clone tool up here to edit things out of your photo. But if you are looking to edit things out, I would recommend getting Photoshop. I'm guessing a majority of you do have Photoshop if you've got Lightroom because it does come in that package that most of us have. So this is how you do it through Lightroom, but it's also going to open up Photoshop as well. So you can see the before picture here, and here's the after. Again, before and after. If you couldn't tell, I removed the two railings here behind the truck. So I thought that they were kind of distracting. I edited this photo, and the final touch was just getting rid of these railings because they just kind of drew my eye away from the truck a little bit, especially this one on the left. So I'm going to show you how you can quickly remove it in probably under 2 minutes time. So I'm going to right click on the thumbnail here. So I'm in the develop tab, right click on the thumbnail, hover over edit in, and then click edit in Adobe Photoshop. Once Adobe Photoshop loads up, we can click on the zoom tool here on the left, and then we can click a couple times on the area that we want to edit. And then I'm going to click up here on this lasso tool, and I'm just going to drag around the area that I want to cut out. So you can zoom in closer and get really precise with this. Because it's just an Instagram photo and it's going to be zoomed out, I don't need to be too precise. So once I draw around the image I want to remove, I go up to edit and I come down to content aware fill, click on that, and it's going to give me a green box here. This is basically where Photoshop is going to draw to fill in that image. So they're going to use all this green space to get some data from. So you can remove, so I've got the minus brush here. You can click Alt if you want to add. So if I wanted to add area, a little bit of area here that Photoshop would draw from, I could, or I could just erase the truck because we don't want any of that data being pulled in. But you don't have to do this. Photoshop usually does a good job on its own, but if it's not giving you the results that you want, you can go ahead and erase the parts where you don't want it to draw from. So I'm just going to do that quickly just to kind of show you. But over here on the right, you can see we've got a preview, and overall, I would say I'm pretty happy with this right now, especially just for Instagram. Once it's zoomed out, you won't even notice. You can go to color adaption over here, and you can change it to high, and that might look, maybe looks a little better, but let's try very high. So you can go to very high. You kind of go between the three and see which one looks best. It's kind of tough to say. Let's just go with very high. And then what you do is you click OK, and boom, it's gone. So I'm going to zoom out, go back to the zoom tool, click fit screen, and I'm actually going to click on this background over here because I'm going to edit another part of this image over here. But I'm going to go to deselect. So you could do Command D on a Mac, or just go up to select up here like I did, and just take a look right there. You probably can't notice anything. Even if you were to kind of focus in on that area, you probably couldn't notice that it was edited. Unless you have a really good eye, but on Instagram, probably no one will notice. So that looks good. I'm going to do the other side really quick here. So again, go back to the zoom tool, click a couple times to get zoomed in so I can cut out the area that I want. Click the lasso tool, and then, oh, click the wrong tool there. Let me go to select and deselect. So I got the right tool now. I'm going to cut around this railing here, go up to edit, click content aware fill. And you can see here from this little preview here, I don't even need to erase any of the truck. It already looks good enough. I can check high and very high if I want to, but default looked good enough for me. So I'm going to go to default. I could maybe edit out this little white piece, but it almost just looks like snow or a stick and you won't be able to notice it. So I'm going to click OK, and I'm going to click the zoom out fit screen button here. Just take a quick look at it by deselecting it. Overall, very happy with this. So I'm going to click File, Save, or Command S on a Mac. Once it's saved, I'm going to go back to Lightroom, and in Lightroom, it's going to save the image there for me. So there's the original image there, and this is the photo that we just edited. So you can see there, boom, it's gone. Probably took, what, 2-3 minutes. So pretty cool. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you leave me a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to this channel if you want more Lightroom videos. I also cover Sony gear as well. So subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Thanks for watching. Talk to you guys next time.